Imagine if we could bring a service to Vancouver that would save Vancouverites time, money, and reduce drunk driving. Would you not want it brought to Vancouver? I sure would. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, most welcome guests. Have you ever been shivering on the side of a sidewalk with your arm out looking down the street, yelling, "Taxi, taxi," and praying one out of the very few taxis will come and pick you up? I have. I've also been stuck on the phone for 1 hour, 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours on a busy New Year's Eve or Friday night, praying to get through dispatch to try and get a taxi and a safe way home. It seems ridiculous that we have this broken taxi system in Vancouver. But thankfully, there is another alternative. If anyone's traveled around the world, some cities are utilizing other services. Would anyone have any idea what I'm talking about? What other cities have that we don't?
Uber.
That's right, Uber. Uber is the solution. And in my speech tonight, I'm going to talk about what exactly is Uber, for those that don't know. I'm then going to go through, talk about why exactly Vancouver needs Uber. And finally, I'm going to conclude with the reason Uber isn't in Vancouver right now. To start, for those that don't know, Uber is simply a business that connects consumers to drivers directly through an app on your smartphone. So, to really understand what I'm talking about, I'll give you a basic interaction with Uber. Say you want to go somewhere. You pull out your smartphone, you enter your current location, your destination, and you press go. It'll calculate exactly what the fare is going to be, so you know ahead of time. And when you accept that, an Uber driver will be immediately dispatched towards you. And the cool part about this, as opposed to calling a taxi, is the Uber driver has GPS in his car. So you can see exactly where that driver is. So you can see him making his way, him or her, making his way through the streets on a map towards you. So when you're getting ready, like Michael Klukas getting ready for a night out, he can get his makeup ready and have plenty of time in advance. Then you jump in your car, jump in the Uber driver's car, and they'll often have magazines, water, gum, and they're very personable. And the reason for that, as opposed to some of the taxi drivers in Vancouver, is after an Uber drive, when you get out, you rate both the driver and the driver rates you. So that makes sure standards and quality is extremely high. Now, you get to your destination. And one of the best parts about Uber